It's a weekly article for the Gazette entitled Breaking Bread. All this aside, we've asked him to speak to us tonight because he works cheap and keeps it short. Therefore, it is the greatest honor ever bestowed on mankind for me to introduce our lead guest speaker, Troy Hyde.
If you would you please let everybody look up over in the corner right over there. Just look over there. Okay, good. There's a little draft in here. I'm good. All right. Well, tonight I want to talk to you guys a little bit about distractions. Don't you just hate distractions? They're annoying. And sometimes you're right in the middle of something, you're doing something important, and distractions just happen. And I think there's a lot of times that excuse me. Hello? Kind of in the middle of something right now. Gonna call you back. She did? Can I call you back? Why don't you just, I'll call you back in about 20 minutes, okay? All right? Whatever. Shut that off. Sorry. What was I talking about? Distractions, yes. Sometimes we get distracted from things, and it's hard for us to focus, especially in this day and age, because there's so many distractions around us. And you guys are graduating this weekend, aren't you? That's cool. Have you guys practiced the goose step? A little Nazi thing? I got an idea. Have you seen that, like the video, the wedding video, where they do like the Chris Brown Forever, and they come and dance and stuff? You guys should like start out with a little and then like good looking fine and graduation out today. Have everybody like dancing around. You guys forget the goose steps, right? What was I talking about again? Distractions. It's really easy to get distracted. There's a lot of distractions in our lives, especially, college can easily distract people. I saw a college student the other day, and he said, these classes are really distracting me from my drinking. Walmart can easily distract people. Especially if you go to college and you end up with a room that you can't fit your 73-inch flat screen in. That's a huge distraction. I don't know why I'm really sad. I miss the fat TVs. I felt comfortable with them. All the TVs now are skinny. Someday, we told you when we were kids we didn't have remote controls, we had to get up and turn the channels ourselves. And someday you'll tell your kids, one day we had TVs that were really big and fat. And that they used to not be able to fit on walls. We had to build stands for them. So everything changes. Anyway, marriage can easily distract people. Holy matrimony, Batman! Have you ever been married? Any of you guys? No? No? A few? Couple? I was just thinking the other day. You guys started school just about the time we got here. Most of you were in kindergarten, a few of you were third graders, but we've had all this time. You guys are about as old as me, and so as old as my time here, which is weird. All old people now. But marriage can be a big distraction, especially if you're trying to hook up with people. Marriage is a terrible distraction. Children can easily distract people. You should always remember this. The If anybody ever tries to run, roll a baby at him. Just put that baby on your mic. I think this guy likes me. You never know what's going to happen. Children can distract you from your life, too. I always want to know stuff. Jobs can easily distract people. Going to work can seriously cut into your coffee game. Can seriously cut into how many levels you can achieve on video games. Facebook can easily distract people. My brother's 52 years old. He's like a billionaire on Farm Town. He's got 2 farms and he's obsessed with it. But what's even worse is my mom is 73 and she's a widow. And I just found out that she's been getting poked by her old boyfriend Cookie on Facebook. There's a lot of things that distract us. Things that just come out and mess up our everyday life. We thought high school was bad. Just wait until you get older. Wait until you have to deal with taxes, debt, overtime, illness. You wake up 20 years from now and you just hurt for no reason. Your joints ache. Not the ones you're smoking and rolling now, but the ones inside your body. They're hurting. You look at your wife, who's a supermodel when you married her. Now she's fat and frumpy. She's snoring her stink dragon breath at you. You look at the 12 kids that are sleeping in the same room as you guys. You're not too happy with your life. You walk upstairs and your dad's cooking bacon in his underwear. I'm sure 20 years from now somebody will still be living at home. See, one of the things that you're going to think that you're not thinking about right now, some of you aren't thinking about it right now, even as seniors, you're thinking about it just a few minutes ago you were thinking about it. Maybe some of you didn't get the scholarships that you wanted or you didn't earn them. You're thinking, you know what? If I would have tried a little harder, if I wouldn't have been distracted so much, I might have gotten what I wanted. Someday, 20 years from now, if you look back at your life and you haven't done the things that are in your heart to do right now, and you let life come in and distract you, and you let little distractions come and steal your dreams and steal your goals, someday you'll wake up and you'll wonder who you are and what you're doing with your life and why you got there. You'll realize that it wasn't a huge mistake that you premeditated or contemplated, but it was a long series of distractions that you allowed to come in between you and the things that you wanted to achieve. And a lot of times, because of distractions, we can lose ourselves. And this world is full of distractions. I feel sorry for some of you guys because when I was your age, we didn't have as many distractions. We didn't have as many technological things that were constantly bombarding us to where we could focus a little bit. Constantly being distracted. I have people come into my office. Young people, sometimes they talk to me, and they'll be saying, oh, just a second, I'm getting a text, hold on. Okay, now what I was saying was, this is just like, this is this phone call, I need to take this one. Distractions. Constantly being distracted. Constantly being pulled away from things. Because of it, some of us miss out. So I want to challenge you, don't allow distractions rob you of your future. Don't be distracted from the goals that you've set for yourself. Don't be distracted from the things that you want to achieve with your life. And sometimes we have a hard time finding truth because we say, well, but maybe I can find a better way. But maybe there's an easier way to do this. But maybe if I wait long enough, things will work themselves out. But maybe if I spend just a few more minutes doing what I want to do, then I'll get to what I really need to do. But maybe I think sometimes people get tired of our butts. We've got a lot of them. And they're just basically excuses to remain distracted. Sometimes I think God becomes tired of our distractions. Because there's a lot of things in life that distract us from Him. Hebrews 9:26-28 says, people die once, and afterwards they are judged. Likewise, Christ was sacrificed once to take away the sins of humanity, and after that He will appear a second time. This time He'll not deal with sin, but He will save those who eagerly wait for Him. We judge ourselves pretty good. We judge ourselves on a daily basis. A lot of times we judge ourselves and we distract ourselves from achieving things. Sometimes you keep yourself from talking to a handsome boy or a pretty girl because you say it right away. Oh, they're not going to talk to me. Oh, I'm such a dork. You're distracting yourself. Part of that's the judgment. What if we could every day judge ourselves in such a manner that we could achieve the things in life that we need? That we can do good things? That we can help others? Distractions can destroy opportunity. But sometimes somebody will give us a second chance. You ever been distracted, so distracted that you forgot to do something? Like a report, some homework, or like study for a test. And you got distracted because you had something really important to do, like you're watching TV or something. And your teacher was like, okay, today that report is due. You're like, oh, I forgot about that. And you cry to them for mercy. Oh, please! Sometimes the teachers go, all right, I'll give you an extra day. Right? No. I thought there was 5 people missing. Sometimes in life when we get distracted, maybe it's not the teachers, maybe it's our parents, maybe it's our friends, but sometimes when we mess up, somebody will show us mercy. Somebody will show us grace. Somebody will say, hey, you know what? I know that you were distracted, and I know that you messed up, but here's another chance. Take this opportunity. They may not let you make up a test. They might let you do extra credit. You never know. But the ultimate distraction in our lives is sin. The things that pull us away from the things of God. The things that stir up our own desires in us. And the cool thing about the fact that all of us have been distracted from time to time, made mistakes, is what the Scripture says in Romans 5, verses 6-8. Look at it this way. At the right time, while we were still helpless, Christ died for ungodly people. Finding someone who would die for a godly person is rare. Maybe somebody would have the courage to die for a good person, but Christ died for us while we were still sinners. This demonstrates God's love for us. Jesus Christ loves you and cares for you. And there's a lot of things in your life that you're going to encounter that are going to distract you from having a relationship with God. But the awesome thing about God is He loves us so much that in spite of those distractions, He still reaches out to us. And even when we think we've failed Him beyond repair, God still gives us a second chance. I challenge you today not to destroy your life with distractions. But more than that, I challenge you not to destroy your spirit with distractions. Learn to harvest a relationship with God. Learn to develop who you are spiritually as a person and make that a priority in your life. And I guarantee that as you develop spiritually, it's going to help you succeed in other areas in your life. make sure that you're not distracted from serving God. And God will take you to have a successful and a happy life as you follow His ways. So I just want to bless you tonight. I wish you all the best. I wish you a tremendous future. And the cool thing about growing up in a small town is you guys have a lot of privileges here you probably wouldn't have somewhere else. Some of you might think, oh, this is a rat hole. I want to be to a big city. But when you get to the big city, you'll be like, this is a rat hole. I want to go home. One of the things you guys are probably doing this week, because I know I did it my last week of high school, starting to look at each other and kind of cherish each other a little bit. Like, I'm so going to miss you. Even though your armpits smell really bad, they never did learn to say, all right. I mean, even the people you didn't like, you start going, hey, that was a pretty cool person. I'm going to miss this person. I mean, for 12 years, you guys have known that you're going to come back at the end of the summer, hang out again. This time, it's not that way. So don't be distracted by all the things going on this weekend, but cherish it. Invest in your friends and your family and your loved ones. And make this a great week of your life. Hold on to these memories. Go out and make a great life for yourselves. Let's bow our hearts and have a word of prayer. Father God, I just thank you for this opportunity to speak to this fine group of young people, Lord. And I pray that you would help them to achieve greatness. Help them to be successful at whatever they set their feet to do. Help them to make you a priority in their life. Not to be distracted by the world and the things that will bombard their lives, but Lord, to make the most of every opportunity. To love one another and to cherish each moment that you give us. I pray these things in Jesus' name. Amen. Thank you for the opportunity to speak to you.